Okay? I click and then you should. Now please. You know what? What's your please camera? Read it. Enjoy this. Louder please, okay? Next. Further please. Okay, good. Let's go on, please. Okay. Next, not here.
For X.
Good. Next, Bogdan, please.
They often don't know
Knowledge. Good. Next, Akbayan, please. Very good. Okay, louder please, girls, don't worry. Maria, please. Okay, good. Next, Anna. Okay, good. Good job. Next, Costa. Louder please, girls, don't worry. Next, Nas.
Keep your mind open.
Okay. Okay, now how do you feel? I'm okay, yeah? Now let's get started. First, in the previous lesson, what we did learn in the previous lesson? What thing?
Reported speech.
Reported speech, okay. And what is meaning? How we use the reported speech? Who can answer, please, Nas? Please.
Direct speech is that exists word someone says, and we use station mark in direct speech. And the reported speech is that exists name of what someone said. And we don't use station marks and direct for reported speech.
Okay, can you give an example?
For example, I'm reading a book.
Mm-hmm.
She said that she was reading a book.
Okay, good. Next, please. Check up your homework, please. Begin. The first sentence. Who can please? Don't be quick. Come here. Good, very good. Then you sit down. Next, please. Next sentence. Now, who can? The seconds. You're not. Be quick. Easy, right? Go. Next sentence, please. Next sentence. Who can ask? Come here. Next, please. Who can? Next. Now, next, please. Who can? Please.
Do you want anything of the trolling girls? The trolling
Come
girls.
here. Be quick. Be quick. Good. Next, please. Do you want anything of the trolleys? Wait. The chamber of secrets has indeed been architected. Dumbledore. Next. Who can please? Agnes.
Here, the chamber of secrets has indeed been opened.
Right. Good job. Next. Don't worry. Adverted. Melted. Who can please? Again. Another. Be quick, please. Good job. Excellent. Now next. You betrayed my parents, Harry yelled. Who can? Come here, please. Be quick. Good job. Good. Next. Next, please. Only one will die tonight, said Sirius. watch attentively.
Now, this picture basically is just not doing super great.
I feel like a parent.
So Pepper is a robot. It's a social robot, and we say it's a social robot because it has different sort of like social attributes to it. You can see it has eyes that blink. It has a smile, so kind of a facial expression going on. It can gesture and it can point to things. Then it can have dialogue with people. So it has lots of different things that make it social because it uses social rules that people use in interaction among themselves. So my name is Ilaria. I am an assistant professor here at Chalmers University of Technology, and I work in this field called social robotics. So it's basically trying to figure out how people interact with social robots such as Pepper, and making sure that the robots also behave in an appropriate way, in a socially acceptable way in different contexts. And the idea is to make robots that can help people in different parts of their lives to make their lives easier. I'm actually a linguist by background, so I trained in linguistics and then phonetics, and I really wanted to move into something more practical that could, like, I don't know, do something useful. And then from there I went to do a PhD in a project of sort of like creating voices for robots, so kind of like artificial voices specifically for robots. And I was immediately hooked because it has a body, it can interact with the world around it, it can move around, it can, sense things, it can really sort of like physically embody it in the world. It has this sort of kind of social presence. So, hello. These kind of social robots can also be used, for example, in the home for like assisting the elderly, in independent living, also assisting for like children with maybe learning disabilities or like learning difficulties. It can be used as a guide in a museum, for example. It can be used as a receptionist in a hotel. And also what's particularly important for us in research is that we have a lot of sort of like data out there on how people interact with this robot in particular, because there are so many studies that have used Pepper. My personal line of research with these social robots is I want to go into making some small improvements in society in different ways. So, for example, I have my student, Martin, who's going to continue on this work of using robots to fight gender stereotypes in society. Because you see, for example, this robot, from its voice, lots of people think it's a female, others think it's a man from the name. Doesn't really matter. The point is that whatever we as humans are like primed to see gender in things, we're really primed to put things into categories that we are used to, and gender is one of these categories. And the problem is that when we associate an object, for example, Pepper, with a gender category, then we also associate it with the corresponding implicit gender stereotypes that we might have. And so what I want to do is try to figure out if by changing some parameters on the robot, we can decrease the stereotypes that people will have for the robot, and then eventually for society as well. Something else I would like to work on is, for example, improving adolescents' mental health.
Okay, it's enough. Now, how do you think about today's theme?
Emotional growth.
Yes. About emotional problems. Yeah. Okay. Now, what is artificial intelligence? How do you think? Anna, please.
Artificial intelligence, a robot or computer, is when it has similar qualities to the human's mind in some aspects of thinking, for example, decision-making and problem solving.
Okay, good job. Thank you, Sidel. And how do you see? Do we use our daily life robots? Anna, please.
Yes, of course. We use in daily life. For example, robots working cleaners are common and foreign countries.
Excellent. Good job. And what else? What else? Please, Kosta.
Yes, you are in history, in state, in education, and you also have a robotics class made out of things of
Good job. Thank you. And how do you think? What can robots do today? Who can answer? What can robots do today? What can? Yeah. Yeah. What else? Louder, please, girls. Don't worry. And then? Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Now, today's theme robotics. Yeah. Write down today's date. Open your copybooks and write down today's date and today's theme. So turn to 4th February. What is it today? Today is Tuesday, yeah? and the same robotics. Okay. Sorry. Now, lesson objectives. Today's thing. 10.2.2.1. Understand specific information in extended speech of familiar topics. Next. 10.4.6.1. Recognize attitude as a hidden in extended texts. And 10.5.5.1. Develop coherent agreements supported by examples. Did you get it? It's lesson objectives. Now next, we've already divided. Now let's begin with the new words. We have today vocabulary lesson. And this is new words. At first you listen to me attentively, and then you should repeat, okay? Humanoid, meaning of this word, a robot that looks like a human. As you see, watch a video, you can. Next, emotion, feelings such as happiness or microphones, devices that record sound, analyze to examine carefully, upgraded, improved version. Reception is the person who greets visitors, software, computer programs, and the department, a section of an organization. This is meaning of these new words, and this is translation that we have. Now let's repeat. Humanoid. Who can repeat? You should read only English words, okay? Please. Please read it. Drilling. Let's drill the new words.
Humanoid. This means a robot that looks like a human.
Good. Sit down. Take a seat. Next, please. Next. What's that?
Being such a happiness or
Okay. Sit down. Next, please. Nas, can you read? Next. Search.
microphones, devices
That
that
record sound. Good. Thank you. Sit down. Next, please. Another.
Analyze, reason, clarify.
Careful. Okay. Next, please. Lala.
Upgrade,
Meaning?
improved,
Version. Yeah. Next, please. Ilan.
Visitors, a person with great details.
Visitors. Next, please. Kosa.
software, computer programs.
Next, the last. Okay, please.
Person the sector of an
Organization. Okay, now did you get it? How do you pronunciate this word? Okay. Now the first task is listen to the watch. At first I will give you assessment sheet. You should write here names and your points, okay? You should write here, then at the end of the lesson, you should count your total marks. Now, write your names and then put your points, okay? Now, the first task. You should identify if the sentences are true or false. This is descriptor. You should get 2 points for the correct answer, okay? Now let's watch. Listen attentively.
Pepper, the emotional robot. Imagine a robot which can tell how you feel just by listening to the sound of your voice and looking at your body language. It sounds like something from a sci-fi film. But this technology is already here. Meet Pepper, the social robot which can understand human emotions. Pepper was created by a French company called Aldebaran in 2014 and went on sale in Japan in 2015 and in the USA the following year. And even though it costs more than $2,000, the robot is very popular. Pepper is a humanoid robot. This means that it looks a bit like a person. It is 1.2 meters tall, with a head and 2 arms. Its head has got 4 microphones and 2 HD cameras, one in its mouth and one on its forehead. And these allow it to move around and connect with people. Pepper can understand 20 languages, and it can know if it's talking to a man, woman, or child. Also, of course, the robot can understand how a person is feeling by the tone of their voice and their body language. Then, if you're feeling sad, it tries to make you happy. It can tell you a joke, sing a song, and even dance to cheer you up. Pepper might not sound very useful. After all, it can't cook food or help with the housework. But in many places, this robot is making a big difference in people's lives. 2 hospitals in Belgium, for example, use Pepper as a receptionist. These upgraded models can do various jobs around the hospitals. For example, they can greet new patients and walk with them to the correct department. Also, they can cheer up sick children and help them to do their physical exercises. The inventors of Pepper are always creating new software to improve the robot. They also say that Pepper has the ability to learn by itself over time. So, who knows what Pepper will think of next to put a smile on our faces?
Okay, now have you listened carefully? You should write here, is the sentence true or false, okay? I'll give you 2 minutes. Is the sentence true or false? Right, please. I'll give you 2 minutes, okay? If you listen carefully, you may identify the sentence. Is the sentence true or false? Now, have you finished? Okay, you know what? Please, the first sentence, read it.
Pepper was created in
Louder, please.
Pepper was created in 2010. False.
False? Okay. Now, should I? Yeah. Good. Now, you have 2 points in a lot. Write your points on your assessment sheet, okay? Anna, please, next.
Second sentence, Pepper can understand 20 languages. This is true.
It's true. Good. Is it true? Yeah? Okay. You have also 2 points. Write your... Costa, please.
Pepper can make meals. False.
False. this technique. Now, next task is reading emojis. It's a pair work. You should read this text in silence and then write 5 sentences summarizing that mail. I will give you worksheet. It's a pair work. Right here, 5 sentences. Now, right here, 5 sentences. It's pair work, and for each correct answer, you should get 2 points. Also, now descriptor. You should identify the main idea, includes key facts, and use correct grammar. Clear summary, and you should get 2 points for each correct answer. Please. I'll give you 3 minutes. Only 3 minutes. You should read in silence this text and write 5 sentences about pepper. If you finish, you may answer. No? Have you finished or not? Right, good one. Please, right? You may help each other. It's a pair work. It's a pair work. You may help each other. It's a pair work. Also help please your lungs. It's a pair work and you may help each other. Okay. Have you finished? You should read for 1 sentence. Okay, that's enough. Now let's. Who can read the first sentence? It's enough. It's time up, please. The first sentence. Who can read? Who can? The first sentence, please. Anna, please.
The first sentence about Pepper is a humanoid robot that understands human emotions.
Okay, good. You have 2 points, right? Second. Okay, good job. You have 2 points also. Please, you are yours. Who can read? No, please. Pavla, you can be ready.
You can speak Hebrew language and Hebrew language.
Okay, you have 2 points. Good job. Next is Pavla. Read it. Read.
Pepper working in hospital reception.
Okay, good job. Next, please. Read it. And then you will be ready. Okay. Okay.
You can share people are writing, practicing songs and
Okay, good job. You have 2 points. Ilan, please read.
Pepper is a humanoid robot that understands human emotions.
Okay. Okay, are you ready? Have you finished? Can you read? Not?
No.
Who can? Pen, can you read, please? Read it. Read it, please. Okay. What else? No? Okay, let's check. language. The fourth, Pepper works in hospitals as a receptionist and helps patients find departments. The last sentence, it can cheer people up by telling jokes, singing songs, and dancing. Okay? Now, next, please take your phones and stand it well. Be quick, please. Now, are you ready? All together? Now let's start. Why is Pepper popular? No? Try again. Dobra. Wrong.
Fotkunu orada koyduğun sen.
Значи, ги посолу да ви.
Ja.
Keski vidite. Why is the popular? Who can? Please, come here and ask. Now, sit down. Next. What makes Pepper different? Come here, please, and ask. Try again. What makes Pepper different? Next, please. Why the hospital use pepper? Why?
Uzun bastırmasan vakit var.
Come here, please. Be quick. Bye-bye. Try again. If you are correct, please, 2 points. You are right. Next, please. What is the inventor's goal? Who can answer, please? Alias, come here. Please be quick. Right, good. Next, what might Pepper do in future? Jose, come here. Okay. Good job. Now, if you are right, now write your points for 2 points, okay? Now, next, the last task is mini project. You should write, prepare a mini presentation, and design their emotional robot that can understand and react to human feelings. You should continue these phrases, useful phrases here, okay? Our robot is called. You should complete and write mini project. I'll give you 3 or 4 minutes. Please be quick. I'll give you worksheet, please. Take your worksheet. It's a group work. You may work all together. You may get all together. It's a group work. Students. I'll give you 4 or 5 minutes. The script for this task describes appearance, explains abilities and technology, explains how it helps people, presents the project. You may present this project, and they should get 4 2 points. Another. We have 2 minutes. You should read one by one, okay? One by one. Are you ready? Anna? Are you ready all together? It's a group work. All together, yes? Okay, please begin. The first group, Alma.
Our robot called Pepper was created to understand human feelings and help people feel better. The main purpose of this robot is to support people when they are sad, stressed, or lonely.
Okay, good job. You have the points. Aya.
Baby can recognize emotion by looking at Pepper's expression and listening to the tone of voice. It can reach by speaking calmly, playing music, or doing simple tricks one at range. Its abilities always strengthens and confidence.
Okay, excellent. Bayan, please. Good. Next, please, Naz. Okay. Costa, please. Good job. Okay. Good job. Next, please. Next group. Are you ready? Begin, please. Good job. Next, Costa, please. Good job. Next, Jamal, please.
This robot can work in schools, hospitals, and homes. In school, it helps students feel courage.
Good job. Next, please.
Paper is important for society because it helps people feel understood and less alone.
Good job. Next, the last sentence.
Use pictures in mind to learn more images and give better help to people.
Good job. Okay. All together have 4 points. Okay. Now, what have we learned today? How do you think? Today, please, who can answer? Almas, please. What have we learned?
Today we learned how emotional robots like Pepper understand human feelings.
Good job. Sit down. Next, who can answer? What? Please, Aya.
All the time when it is and text and express our opinion about it.
Good. Okay, what else? Anyone, please?
Learning to design for our own robot and it is important for us.
Okay, good. Now, next. It's your homework. Write an essay about 120 and 150 words. Say words in 2050, friends or assistants. It's your homework. Okay? And then it's a reflection. Now let's count your points and then survey, please. Count your points total. Please. Anna, your side. 10 points. What? 10 points. Good. Last? 10 points. Very good. You are correct. Costa, your point please. 8 points. Yulan?
8.